Hello friends, it's Little Miss Coupons and it is CVS Sunday. So I'm outside of CVS. I'm super excited because I didn't get to come here last week because of Christmas and all that stuff. And I know I've talked about Christmas a little bit, but it was great. We had a great Christmas this year. My family was together. Everyone just, look at this hair. Everybody just had a great day. Santa brought so many gifts, and I think Santa can thank couponing for that. So it was just great. And today is New Year's Eve, so we're about to be jumping right into 2024. So happy New Year to all of you. I think I am gonna post a video, a little one tomorrow. I'm gonna do a few different things for the new year, so I wanted to post about it. So that'll be a little bit different of a post from me, but I hope you guys can take some time out to watch that. I would really appreciate it. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's totally free. I keep saying in my videos now, a few videos ago, I said 60% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. That went down to 57%, so that's awesome. But I want to get that down even lower. So if you guys could please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you a thing, nothing. Just hit it and that just would be great. So now I went too long on that. I can't remember what else I have to say. So if you're not subscribed, smash the like button for me because that also really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if you're new, where you're from, what your favorite store to coupon at is, if you plan on going to CVS this week, anything, any type of comment is great. I love talking to you guys. I will always answer. And most people are like, wow, you answer so fast. I really will answer you that day within a few hours most times. If I don't, definitely the next day. But yeah, make sure your notification bell is turned on so you're notified when I post. And thank you guys so much for all your support thus far and for coming along with me for another CVS haul. So this intro is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I also just wanted to inform everyone. I know that a lot of the YouTubers have been talking about it, but we are starting a new 2-week ad. I think every CVS is doing it, so some people I think are going to be upset about it, but I think that the stores have been kind of doing this already. Because when I think back to last month, there were a lot of deals that just were there week after week. So I don't think it's really going to be that huge of a difference. And if you have multiple cards, I think this will actually be helpful. Because the deals for the 2 weeks reset after 1 week. So if you want to do that deal a second time the next week, you can still earn the extra bucks back that next week, we all think. That is definitely the way that it's worded. So if it doesn't work out that way, I would be honestly shocked. But yeah, so also, I don't think any coupons are scanning even 1 day past expiration anymore. I had a lot of people asking me about that. At least at my store, they don't anymore. Which, that was one of the great things about CVS was being able to use coupons for up to 14 days after or whatever. But, we adapt and we overcome and it's going to be fine. So now this intro is super long. So let's just get inside and grab some deals because I'm super excited. All right, friends, so I bought a chocolate on each one of my accounts, and I got a 10 off 70 on 3 of them, and then 2 20% offs. I just checked my email, and one of these accounts, which are my newer accounts, has a 7 off 70, so I have 4 threshold coupons that I'm working with. Not sure how many transactions I will actually do today, but I do know I definitely want to work on my 2 newer accounts because they always get really good CRTs. So let's just hop right in. All right, friends, so the first deal I'm going to pick up is on some of the General Mills cereal. And I'm actually, so some of them are on sale for $1.99 this week. So I am actually going to pick up 4. But if you want to do this deal the cheapest way, it would be pick up 2 for $1.99. So that would be $3.98. We have $1 digital off of 2, so I bring it down to $2.98. And then on Ibotta, you get $1 back for buying 2. So it would make it $1.98 for 2 boxes. Now, I'm actually going to pick up 4 boxes, and let me tell you why. We love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I'm just gonna get 4 Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm gonna use that $1 off to, oh, so 4 of them is gonna be $7.96. I'm getting ahead of myself, you guys. I'm gonna use that $1 off to digital coupon, so bring us down to $6.96. And then I have $1 off of $8 CRT, so that'll bring us down to $5.96. Then I'm going to submit to Ibotta, and I will get $1 back there, bringing us down to $4.96. And then one of my fetch rebates, I needed 3 more boxes to get 1,100 points, so we'll just say that that's another $1. So it's going to cost me $3.96 for 4 boxes of cereal, which is a really good deal considering one of these regular prices $7.59 here. And even at the grocery store, one costs more than that, like $4. So $3.96 for 4 boxes, I will take it. Okay, friends, so the next thing I'm going to pick up is this Renew Life 3-day cleanse. I'm going to grab both of these. They're $9.29. Okay, they're not tagged in my store, but when I do scan them on the CVS app, they say buy 2, earn a $10 extra buck. And they say online that they're buy one, get one 50% off. So they should ring up like that at the register, so it would be $9.29 and $4.64. So the 2 of these are going to come to $13.93. We're going to get our $10 extra buck back because we have no coupons. And then I'm going to submit to Ibotta for $3 back on each one, so we'll get $6 there. We're going to get $16 back, making these 2 a $2.07 moneymaker. I'm super excited for this because for the new year, I want to start going to the gym and being really healthy, so I cannot wait to use these. And for a moneymaker, I will take it. Okay, so I know we had a really good deal on the Aleve and Biofreeze last week, but it's a little bit different this week. I am going to pick up this Aleve X Pain Relieving Lotion for $15.99. They're buy one, get one 50% off, and they're part of the spend 30, get a $10 extra buck. So it's $15.99. We have a $7 digital coupon, and then we have $7 back on Ibotta. So we're going to get $14 back, making it just $1.99. So that's already a good deal, but I'm eventually going to add to this. I just wanted to pick it up while I was over here. So let's see how I finish this one off. All right, friends, so I'm thinking what I'm going to add to my Aleve X is one of these Ollie Kids Immunity. It's $15.79, okay? So with the 2 of them, we would be at $31.78. We would get our $7 off, so it brings us down to $24.78. We'll get our $10 extra buck back for spending $30, so we'd be down to $14.78. We'll get $7 back on Ibotta for this and $4 back on Ibotta for this, so it would make our cost for 2 of them $3.78 or $1. What is that? I don't know, 90 each, something like that. Less than $2 each, which is an absolutely amazing deal for both of those. And I did want some of these for my kids, and I have 9 Ibotta rebates I'm trying to finish while I'm here today so I can get my bonus. So I am definitely going to grab those. All right, friends, so next deal I'm going to throw in is some of the Poise pads. So they're 2 for $13. Pick up 2 and get a $2 extra buck, right? My Ibotta rebate is not in my list anymore. I just checked, but I'm still picking up this deal because they're 2 for $13, right? So we're gonna grab 2. We have 2 separate $5 off 2 digital coupons that should glitch and come off. It'll take $10 off. We'll be down to pay $3, getting a $2 extra buck back. It's gonna make them a cost of $1 or 50 cents each, which is really, really great. So I am picking them up. All right, friends, next deal I'm going to throw in is 2 of these Burt's Bees detoxifying sheet masks. They're $3.19, so 2 of them is going to come to, what is that, $6.38. We have a $2 digital coupon, bring it down to $4.38, and they were buy 2, get a $4 extra buck. These are going to be just 38 cents. The last deal I'm going to throw in, because I'm using that 1 off of 8 CRT, so I have to be a little higher than 70 for my 7 off 70 to come off, is 2 of these Clean and Clears for $7.59. They're going to be $15.18 for the 2. I have a $2.50 digital coupon and a $2.50 printable coupon. That'll bring it down to $10.18, and then we're going to get a $5 extra buck back, making our cost $5.18 for 2, or about $2.60 each. All right, friends, here's my first 7 off 70 that I'm going to do because I didn't get a 10 off 70 on this account. And we're using that 1 off 8 CRT here. So I had to be a little higher than 70, but I was actually all the way up to 88.18, which is totally fine. My 7 off 70 will come off, will be down to 81.18. And then after all of our coupons and CRTs, we're going to pay out to CVS 55.18, which is really high, but we're going to get back $31 in extra bucks plus $18 on Ibotta and $1.10 on Fetch. So we're going to get $50.10 back. I think I have a 10-cent any receipt rebate too. And like I said, I have 9 rebates I need to do today on Ibotta. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this will be 5 rebates already. But yeah, so we should get $50.10 back. That's going to make our cost just $5.08. Once we get that 10-cent any receipt rebate, it'll be about $5 or $4.98 for everything here, which I think is super amazing. And I'm literally only using 1 paper coupon. So let's move on to our next transaction. All right, friends, so this account doesn't have a 10 off 70 or anything like that. So I'm just going to do whatever deals I can that are the absolute cheapest possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick up 2 of these Garnier sheet masks. I really need these actually. They're buy one get one 50. They're just not tagged, and they are buy 2 get a $5 extra buck tags over here. I scanned them to make sure. So it's gonna be $9.29 and $4.64. It comes to $13.93. I have 2 $3 instant CRTs for Garnier that'll come off and a $2 digital that'll come off. So $8 is gonna come off. We're gonna pay $5.93 and get a $5 extra buck back. Makes 2 of them 93 cents, or what is that, like 46 cents each. All right, friends, no extra bucks or anything back, but my store has this 40% off for a bunch of CoverGirl stuff, and I really need concealer. I was hoping these ones would be 40% off, but they're not. So I'm gonna actually try these. So I'm gonna pick up this one. It's $10.79. You get like $4 and some change off. So it comes to $6.38. I have a $4 instant CRT from last week, and then a $2 instant CRT that I got last week. So it'll take $6 off. This is gonna be just 38 cents. I already told you guys the deals on the Burt's Bees, so I'm going to grab these again because they're like 38 cents for 2. All right, and the last deal I think I'm going to do on this account is 2 of the eyeshadows that I always get for L'Oreal. So we're going to grab 2 of them. They're $6.79 each, so that's going to be $13.58. I have 2 $3 instant CRTs I'm going to use. It'll take $6 off, so we'll be down to $7.58. Getting a $6 extra buck back for buying 2 makes them $1.58 for the pair. This is everything I'm going to get in my second transaction, and the cost for all of it should just be like $3.51, which I'm totally fine with because these are some things I really wanted. Masks, I really wanted this, I needed this, and those 2 are just pretty good deals. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, and I just get to roll a lot of my extra bucks. So all right, so I'm really trying to get these Ibotta rebates done so I can get my bonus for my Weekend Warrior. And I have been wanting one of these for quite a while. So this deal is going to cost me a little bit, but I wish we had digital coupons or even paper coupons, but we don't. So I'm going to pick up one of these for $20.79 and then one of these for $12.49. So these 2 are going to come to $33.28. All I have is a 6 off of 30 CRT. That'll bring us down to $27.28. And then we're going to get $6 back on Ibotta for this one and $4 back on Ibotta for this one. That'll bring us down to $17.28. And then we'll get an $8 extra buck back, making our cost $9.28 for both, or about $4.50 each. Or $4.60 each, something like that, which I think is a really good deal considering that started at $20. We got it all the way down to $4 and some change. Even coming from $12 down to $4 is still like a 60% savings. So I am gonna pick these 2 up because I think this deal is great. And since I'm using that 6 off 30 CRT, this is not going to be part of my 10 off of 70. I'm going to do this separate. I'm considering doing this Colgate Optic White deal. You would grab one of these for $14.79, one of these for $6.49, and one of these for $4.69. I don't know why this is tagged. Let me see. Oh, that's done. Okay, because Colgate is spend $25, earn a $10 extra buck. It's a limit of 2 per week. So these would come to, I think, $25.97. We have a $5 digital for this, and then a $4 off 2 digital that would come off here. So you get $9 off. So you would pay $16.47, get a $10 extra buck. If you had those $1 paper coupons, you could use one. You would pay $15.47, get a $10 extra buck. Mine are expired, so I don't have those right now. But our cost would be $6.47 for all three, or about $2.32 each, which is really good for this. Bringing that down from $14.97 to $2.32, I think is amazing. So I might throw this into my 10 off of 70. I'm gonna throw it in my cart just in case, but I'm not sure yet. Then I'm going to do this crust deal. They're on sale for $3.99, toothbrushes and some of the toothpaste, and they're buy 3, get a $5 extra buck. So I picked up 2 of these toothbrushes for $3.99. We have a $2 digital off of one. And then I'm going to pick up one of these toothpastes for $3.99. We have a $2 digital there. So the 3 of them are going to be $11.97. We're going to get $4 off. We're going to pay $7.97 and get a $5 extra buck back. Our cost is going to be $2.97 for all 3, or about 99 cents each, which I think is a good deal too. Okay, so then we also have this deal over here for the more expensive Crust 3D white toothpaste. They're on sale for $6.99, and they're buy 2 get a $4 extra buck. We have a $5 off 2 digital coupon. So I'm going to pick up 2 of these for $6.99. 612, that's gonna be $13.98. We're gonna get $5 off. Right, 612, $13.98. Yeah, minus 5 is gonna be $8.98. We'll get our $4 extra buck back. It would make them $4.98 for 2. But I decided I'm actually gonna do all of my crusts in a separate transaction. So I'm gonna do these 2 and these 3 together. It's gonna be $25.95 for all of them. We'll get $5 off here, $4 off here. Then I have a 4 off of 20 crust CRT. We're gonna pay $12.95, and then we're gonna get $9 in extra bucks back, 5 here and 4 here. So our cost for all of these products is just $3.95, which I think is awesome. So for this 10 off 70, I'm gonna throw in 2 more of these, but I only have one $5 digital, so this one's gonna work out a little different. They're 2 for $13. We'll get $5 off, so we'll pay $8 and get a $2 extra buck. Our cost will be $6 or $3 each. To finish off this 10 off of 70, I'm gonna grab one of these Aleve X's for $18.49. We have a $7 digital coupon for this, and this is part of that spend 30, get a $10 extra buck. To finish off our spend 30, get 10, I'm gonna pick up one of these Tide Pods for $13.49. We have a $3 digital for this. So for our Aleve and, sorry guys, Tide Pods, so our cost is $31.98. I have a $7 digital here and a $3 digital here, so we'll be down to $21.98. We're gonna earn back a $10 extra buck, so our cost would be $11.98. Except for in my other Ibotta, I'm gonna get $7 back here. It's gonna make our cost for these 2 just $4.98, which I think is amazing. So this is actually gonna be my 10 off 70. We're gonna do the Colgate, the Tide, the Aleve, the 2 Poise, and then the Burt's Bees. So let me do the breakdown for you. Okay, so all of this comes to $77.33. We're gonna get our 10 off 70 off, and then we're gonna get $26 in coupons off at the register. So we're down to pay $41.33. We'll get back $29 in extra bucks and $7 on Ibotta. So we should get back $36, making this a cost of just $5.33. All right, friends, I'm really struggling to get these last 2 Ibotta rebates. I'm gonna do my last transaction now. It's another 10 off of 70 on my last account. I think I'm gonna grab these Flintstone gummies. They're $23.49. They are buy one get one 50, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. But okay, so they're $23.49. We have a $4 digital coupon, bring it down to $19.49, and then we're gonna get $5 back on Ibotta, so that's gonna bring it down to $14.49. But we're obviously not quite at $30 to get our $10 extra buck back just yet, so I need to add something else to this. So let's run over there. I think I'm just gonna add in one of these for $6.99. We have a $2 digital for it. So this in our Flintstone gummy is gonna be like $31.48, I think. We'll get $6 off, so we'll be down to $25.48. Then we're gonna get a $10 extra buck back, so we'll be down to $15.49. $48, and then we'll get $5 back on Ibotta for this. So it'll be $10.48 for both, or like $5 each. I know that doesn't bring this down a lot, but it's still savings. But that came down from $25 to like $5, so that's amazing. And my kids will actually use these, so I am excited to pick this up. And I just need one more Ibotta rebate to get me to my $5 bonus. So all right, friends, I decided I'm not going to do another 10 off 70. I'm just going to do that deal on this card. All right, friends, we are back home with this weekly CVS haul, and I definitely had a cost, like I already told you guys, but I'm totally fine with it. It turned out really well, better than I had expected. My final cost was $31.55 for everything on the table. I had 39 items, and that works out to be just 80 cents an item, which is so good for really any of these things. 80 cents, a Tide Pod for 80 cents. That's amazing. I saved $279.47, and I had 9 Ibotta rebates, including the 10-cent any receipt rebate. So I was able to finish my weekend warrior and get my $5 bonus, which is how I came up with $31.55 for everything. So I was just super excited today because I got stuff we don't normally get, like those Flintstones vitamins, the Ollie, the Hydro Silk, the Derma Planing Wand, the Renew Life, the Aleve X, and the Burt's Bees masks are all things we can like literally never get. So I'm super happy about that. There's my baby. But I'm just going to go over the receipts and we will call it a day. All right, friends, so I'm going to start with my smaller transactions. So here's where I did the Downy and the Flintstones. We had a $4 digital for the Flintstone and $2 for the Downy. I used 25 in extra bucks to help me pay, and I paid a subtotal of $0. So we paid out 25. It ate a little bit of my extra buck, but that's okay. We got back $10 for spending $30, and then I did submit to Ibotta, and I got back $5 for the Flintstones and $1.50 for the Downy. So we got back $16.50 total, which made our cost $8.50 for those two. And then here is my transaction where I did the 2 Chic items. So I just had a 6 off 30 at a Chic. I used $12 in extra bucks and had to pay a subtotal of $15.28. So we spent out $27.28. I got back a $10 extra buck for spending $25, I think. And I got back $10 on Ibotta, 6 for one of them and 4 for the other. So we ended up getting $20 back, making our cost just $7.28 for both of those. And then here is my Crest transaction. So we have the 3 $3.99 Crest and the 2 $6.99 Crest. You see my $5 digital for the $6.99, and then my 2 $2 digitals for the $3.99 ones. My 4 off 20 Crest, and all I had was $8 in extra bucks to use, so I paid the subtotal of $4.95. So we technically paid out $12.95. I got back a $4 extra buck for buying the 2 $6.99 ones and a $5 extra buck for buying the 3 $3.99 ones. So we got back 9 in extra bucks. It made all of those a cost of just $3.95. All right, so here's the transaction where I did the 2 Poise, they're 2 for $13, the Tide, the Aleve X. So the Tide was $13.49, the Aleve X was $18.49. Then I did an Optic White at $4.69, an Optic White at $6.49, the 2 Burt's Bees at $3.19, and then the Optic White Pro at $14.79. So you see our $7 digital for the Aleve, one $5 digital for the Poise because I did not have 2 on this account, the $5 for the Colgate. And the way I had her scan the Colgate was she scanned the Optic White Pro at $14.79, hit total, and then scanned the other 2 Colgates. So that way it would glitch correctly. So then we see the $3 Tide Pod, the $2 Burt's Bees, and then the glitch for the Colgate here. I would have used a $1 printable, but I didn't have any that weren't expired. My 10 off 70 came off. I used 28 in extra bucks and paid a subtotal of $13.33. So we spent out $41.33. I do not have my extra bucks down here, but I got back 2 for the Poise, 10 for the Tide and Aleve, 10 for the Colgate, and 4 for the Burt's Bees. So we got back 26 in extra bucks, plus I submitted to Ibotta for $7 back for the Aleve, so we got back $33, making this receipt a cost of $8.33. Then I have this transaction where I did the CoverGirl, which was on sale 40% off. The 2 Garniers at $9.29, the 2 L'Oreal's at $6.79, and the 2 Burt's Bees at $3.19. You see my $2 digital for the Garnier, my $2 digital for the Burt's Bees, $4 off the CoverGirl, $3 off Garnier, $3 off L'Oreal, $3 off L'Oreal, $3 off Garnier, and $2 off CoverGirl. I used 15 in extra bucks because that's all I had. Paid $3.36. And then I got back my $6 extra buck for the L'Oreal, my $5 extra buck for the Garnier, and then my $4 extra buck for the Burt's Bees didn't print this time. This was a separate account, so she did force print that extra buck for me. So we ended up getting back 15 in extra bucks, making this a cost of just $3.36. And then this is my last transaction. So we have the 2 Poise, 2 for $13, the 4 Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the 2 3-day cleanses, buy one, get one 50, $9.29, $4.64, the Aleve X at $15.99, a detoxifying max, and the other Burt's Bees mask, both at $3.19, the 2 Clean and Clears at $7.59, and the Ollie at $15.79. So I used 1 paper coupon. That's the only paper coupon I really used today. It was $2.50 off of one of the Clean and Clears. Then our leaves came off. Our 2 Depends glitched, the 5 and 5. The other Clean and Clear came off. The Burt's Bees came off. The General Mills came off. Oh, she used the 7 off 70 instead of the 10 off 70. I didn't even realize that. That's okay. I'll have the 10 off 70 for next week then. Oh, no, I only had a 7 off 70 on this account. I'm sorry. And then my $1 off 8 breakfast CRT came off. I used $25.01 in extra bucks. Paid a subtotal of $30.22, which was pretty high, but I just didn't have enough extra bucks to cover it. So we spent out $55.23. We got back $31 in extra bucks. That was 10 for the Renew Life, 2 for the Poise, 4 for the Burt's Bees, 5 for the Clean and Clear, and then 10 for the spring event. And then I submitted to Ibotta, and I got $18 back there. That was $1 for the cereal, and then $6 for the cleanse, $7 for the Aleve, and $4 for the Ollie. Then I submitted to Fetch for $1.10 back, so we got $50.10 back, making this receipt a cost of $5.13. And I was able to claim, or I did hit my Weekend Warrior of a $5 bonus, so if we put it on this receipt, it would actually make this receipt just 13 cents. All right, friends, that's all I have for you today. Like I said, final cost of $31.55 or 80 cents an item, which is fire if you ask me. I was so happy to be back at CVS this week since I didn't get to go last week. But I hope everybody had a great Christmas, and I hope everybody has a happy new year. Thank you so much for following along with me. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Smash the like button for me. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite deal was, or if you're new and where you're from. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you're notified when I post. And thank you again so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.